So here we have the Nissan Qashqai on a 13 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of it from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. But now that we've done a full circle, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles of the car. That's 79,892. Above that, we have the trip computer, giving you various different bits of information that are changeable via buttons on the steering wheel here. We've also got stereo controls, cruise control and speed limiter here as well, and phone controls. The phone controls can only be used after you pair the phone up to the car, and that is done over on the touchscreen in the center just here. So there are a few buttons, for example, one of them being phone, and then it becomes touchscreen and you can pair a new device, as you can see. When it comes to your radio, we have AM and FM radio available. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so via the CD player just here, or you can plug in an auxiliary device, which is highlighted just there. This car's got satellite navigation, nice clear colour display. It's a very easy system to use, and if we put the vehicle into reverse, you'll also see a 360 parking camera. So we have a reversing camera here with guidelines, and a bird's eye view image of exactly where the car is parked there. So it does make it very easy to park with all of that camera information on the screen. Below that, we then have the dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the fan speed to turn the system on, or of course to adjust the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed. You can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. When you're happy with those settings, your air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will now take control of the fan speed, which you can see it doing, and the direction of the air in order that it maintains those temperatures for you. Any manual adjustment will override auto straight away and allow you to put it back on your own settings. We have some storage beneath that and a 12-volt charging socket, and then a 5-speed manual gearbox. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the panoramic glass roof for the car. So there's a button up there. If you give that a push, the sun blind will open all the way to the back of the rear seat, and as you can see, that lets in a huge amount of extra light to the cabin area. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.